Good morning, cross stitch lovers. We have another 2 canvases to review today. This is part number 4 from BiggestCraft. We have already 3 previous videos. There's a diamond painting cross stitch. No, sorry, it was just a cross stitch, right? Didn't have a, or I'm already mixing up all together. Anyway, we have already 3 videos on my channel, and I do have, this is video number 4, 2 more cross stitch to review, and they are beautiful. If you like flowers, this is something for you, so stay with me, don't run away. And you already see peekaboo of first image, so we will start with this one. And I kind of have a similar image to this one, but it is different. Similarity something maybe in a jar, the way this rose is staying. And I do have lots of peonies, flowers in different kind of designs. And here's the one of them. I love peony flowers. I like this natural kind of clay jar, clay vase. How would you call it? Flowers is absolutely gorgeous in here. Full bloom, isn't it pretty? In 2 different colors. Oh, you can almost smell them. They are so pretty. There's a little shadow up there on their vase. I wonder if that's not going to be a half stitch. Very often shadow would be created in half stitch, so we will see. I can tell that there is, you can see some back stitching on the flowers petals. It looks like not much, but a little bit. So let's see what we have in here. Oh, by the way, 14 count data and 32 by 33, so it's almost square, but it's not. Let's see, full stitch. Okay, we have a few little bit different stitches in here, and I was right, we do have a half stitch in 2 colors, and that's probably going to be under the vase shadow. Maybe in a leaf somewhere as well. We have a back stitch only in 1 color, and that is white color, 5200, and in full stitch we have 29 colors. No, half stitches, both of them in here under the vase, I can see in here. So that's going to be super fast stitching. Okay, now what we have in here, cute little image, almost square. Just this little tiny bud in here created as a little bit bigger canvas, you know. But if you create without, then you can have a perfect square. But that wouldn't be the same, right? We need to have a full dimensions of the, no, that's not even a bud of flowers, this is just a leaf. That kind of sticking out and make this image a little bit bigger. And then of course in here we have a 1 petal of the flowers that fall down. In stitches we have 137 by 143. And all this back stitch, half stitch and full stitch, all the symbols already here. Canvas as always already pre-stitched around. And visibility of the symbols itself nice and clear. Very nice and clear. Here is the symbols on the canvas. Nicely printed, you can see every single number. Very nice. Some of the numbers, yes, printed right on a canvas and usually outlined kind of like in a circle so you can see them better. Okay. Now for the peonies, should be nice green and pinks colors with the mix of purples. Yeah, definitely this palette will be very pretty. Nice and rich colors. 2 needles in here. Oh, look at that baby pink, isn't it gorgeous? You can tell there are lots of colors in here, just a 1 strand of 6. Because canvas are tiny, and some colors you just need a few stitches just for the shading, a little bit could be in the center or whatever. So yeah, not too many looking threads, but it looks kind of small canvas, but at the same time, when I'm looking at it, you know, it's a good chunk of stitching, more than for 1 week, unless you are super fast stitcher. Well, also you have to consider, you know, this is a partial, so even canvas size look impressive by the number, all you stitch, like, you know, just a visual image. All this part will be washed out, lines after you wash with water, so it's a small canvas compared to the next one that we will see it right now. Okay, would you like to see what else I have? This one I believe will be have in full stitch, full canvas. Yes, definitely full canvas. And this is a gorgeous, gorgeous girl with lots of flowers. Look at her. Isn't she beautiful? I was debating for a long time, should I order or not, because it's like, you know, maybe too many flowers, maybe it's too busy image. But then I look all the details that this image have. Look at her beautiful dress, her belt, her jewels, her bracelet, her hands in here, very elegant. Looks like perfect in stitching, so maybe back stitch will be involved in here. Now her face is beautiful in here, those big brown eyes, red hair, and lots of flowers, different flowers. Love the big flowers on her head right there, a lily maybe or something. Then veins from the flowers, all this wood thing. I like this kind of details. Not sure if that's fans or she's sitting on some fancy chair. It's like magical fairy spring maybe, or summer, that she it's like a mother nature of summer. Maybe that's who she is, goddess of summer or goddess of flowers. That's why she has so many flowers. But you know what, sometimes I'm guessing like this, but then I read the image and everything go. So what it says in here? There you go, flower fairy. Why didn't I why did I look before? I don't know. It says flower fairy 2. So we have to look, where is the fairy 1? Well, I was close to the goddess, to the fairy stuff. So she's a flower fairy. Yeah, I guess, without even looking at the name. I have to get this to my thing to kind of, I should always look first the name of the canvas, the sizing, all that stuff, so I don't have to guess. And this one, we have 34 by 44. For some reason I thought this image will be bigger. It's 14 count Ada. Definitely look like it's a, yeah, full stitching. I love that color in here behind. Look how beautiful that turquoise up there. I just love her dress. This tiny waist with the jewels in here on a belt or whatever that is. Very, very pretty. Oh my, let's see, what do we have in here to go with it? Those shiny papers. Full stitch. Yes, only full stitch. In 44 colors, full stitch. That's it. Beautiful pages. I like to keep my books nice and crispy. For what? I don't know for what. Maybe one day I will stitch and count it with something. You never know. Now this canvas looks like it's kind of like not as bright printed colors in here. More muted colors on the printing, not as bright. But wow, those greens. Oh, this palette are so beautiful. Okay, I see 2 needles already. They are folded on half in here. Love these greens in here. Look at that. This very pretty in here. those purples, and here another patch of colors, very beautiful. Okay, so let me show you them a little bit more close, because it is beautiful colors in here, lots of different flowers, because she's a fairy of the flowers. Look at those beautiful pinks in here. Too much light, maybe if I go close. Okay, ignore my scratched finger up there. There, look at those juicy, shiny threads. Love those greens. Oh, even those browns look good together in here. And then another side, more brown. Or this is maybe extras. No, it's not, is it? No, it's not. It's a different colors. Very similar though. Looks like very have similarity, but they are different. There. Lots of blue for her blue dress. That's nice. And then we have one more palette in here, mostly of the pinks. Look at this. That is beautiful, beautiful. Oh, this one is so rich color, very pretty. Now, let's see. Okay, here. You can see that this one image not like just flashing you with colors, it's more like foggy, not foggy, a muted color, my favorite word, I guess, not as popping colors, not as bright. So I don't know if this is going to be like very nice to stitch with the glasses. Yeah, like even if you don't wear glasses, still nice and bright colors in here. But let's see what I mean. They are like a little bit more muted and blend in together maybe. But they are visibility okay. If I can fold down half so you don't see through, maybe we will see better this way. There. The stripes and those brown, you can see separation of the colors, very nice. In here on the flowers, it's clean looking, but not as bright colors, that's all. But looks good canvas. And we have all the symbols right in here printed on the bottom. Is those numbers good? See, I can see the numbers, but they are not as bright, like what I was saying. Like for example, to compare these two canvases together, you see the difference in the color. Have this one nice and cheery, and you can see every juicy color. This one is more like a washed out, so definitely this one brighter. Even canvas looks different, maybe because maybe after wash it will be brighter, but for now to me looks like this canvas more white than this one. You know, there's many different shades in cross stitch fabric, so this one definitely not like a pure white, unless, as I say, maybe got shady a little bit from the ink from this canvas. But we can see visually the girl in here, her face up there and her hands in here. I really like the whole body, how it's look like on this painting. This canvas compared to this canvas, this one is much softer. So if you like to stitch in your hands, this is definitely will be easy to stitch in your hands, and also will be easy to even put in a hoop inside, because it will be more kind of pliable to get into very nice and soft. Not maybe that's because this color is not as rich and thin layer. That's maybe why this canvas don't have the thickness of all this, you know, layer of paint, and it's softer. I kind of like the softness of it. So there you go, two different canvases. Very bright flowery girl, fairy girl, and then we have a beautiful flowers in a vase. Lots of work in here. very quick stitching in here. What is your favorite? Tell me in the comments what you like to challenge yourself. If you would choose something simple or you would choose something with lots of details and more colors. What's your preference? I would love to know. If I would say my preference, I like to work on big canvases, but if I tired to work on big and I want something tiny to hold in my hands, then definitely I would go for something very simple so I can finish quick, and at the same time it's easy to hold little canvas if you like watching TV, maybe stretching on the sofa and keeping cross stitching on your lap and stitch. And that's it. That's all for today, and that's it for the huge unboxing video review from BiggestCraft. It was 4 beautiful videos, lots of good product. Thank you so much to the company, and it was my pleasure to create this video for you. Have a good day everyone, and I will see you tomorrow.